Hey guys, welcome back. This is a video just about my new Elapid I got. Wonder what it is. Hang around. Guess what it is? It's a Death Adder. This one's only a baby, but how freaking cool is it? It is so cool. Look how small it is. So I can't get too close because it's a baby and it will just start flicking around. And you can't really dodge this species. They are puppy dogs and they do sit there quite still. So they don't really react too much, and they are known to be nice species to handle, to be honest. But it is one of the fastest striking species there is in the world. Also, another cool thing is that, boom, right there on the tail, that is a lure. So what they do is they bury their whole body underneath some substrate, and they just have their head out. They just have their head poking out of substrate, waiting. And then they use this tail to wiggle. And they just start wiggling it. And it lures in birds, rodents, mammals, and then whack! The Death Adder gets them. Such a perfect ambush predator, and one of the coolest elapids that we have in Australia, in my opinion. Another cool thing about the Death Adder is that they have such a short, stocky, stumpy body that it's very similar to vipers around the world, but they have a slight difference. They're still an Elapid, which means they've got a front fixed fangs. So the difference between a viper and a Death Adder is that the vipers have hinged fangs. So they actually have fangs that tuck up in the sheath and they pop out and they hinge down, boom. That's a viper. Where these guys, just like every other Australian venomous snake, are elapids or colubrids, but another topic, but are elapids, and they're all front fixed fangs. So this guy particularly is very cool because what he does is he actually can bend his head back and dart his fangs in the right direction. So they're known to just, instead of having a hinged fang like the viper, it's still front and fixed, but it, and they get you. So it's freaking cool. It's such a cool animal. But not only that, these guys have just such cool patterns. Like, look at this guy's patterning. The stripes are immaculate. The colours are awesome. Such a perfect colour to be hiding in the bushland. They're also known to be a barefoot bushman's worst nightmare because they're just sitting there like a mouse trap in the wild. Absolutely awesome animals. Look how beautiful this snake is. Look at it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I'll try to get a shot of its face. So another cool thing about the Death Adder is that their pupils are similar to eye as well. So they go real narrow, and that means that they make perfect nighttime predators as well. Where most of our Elapids have round pupils, and that means they're very good at hunting during the day and have pretty bloody good eyesight. So I'm not actually too sure about these guys. Obviously read off their heat pits and all that, but I'm not too sure how strong their eyesight is yet, but that's something that I'll learn along the way. All I know is that I'm stoked to have this animal, and I actually swapped Couple of my rough scale babies for this animal with Aiden and Sarah, and I met them at the Snake Catchers Networking, which is awesome, and I'm so stoked to have these animals, man. But yeah, so there's some cool things about the Death Adder, and I have one in my collection now, and I'm so stoked. A new animal, a new Elapid to learn. I just love learning about all these new animals, and I just get so excited. I can't wait. I do have plans to be getting Pilbara Death Adder as well, and also Albino Death Adder, so I can discuss the differences about them as well. But there's multiple localities of Death Adders through Australia. Anyway, cheers for just dropping in. I just want to show off my new baby, and I'll do a full-length video soon. I get so tempted to just grab the babies, even though they're so bloody quick to get back onto their tail. But look at him, he's actually doing a little bit of moving. Hello, Mr. Death Adder. Just get moving, boy. So I'm just going to wear him out a little bit, play with him a little bit, and then I'm going to throw him back in this tub. But how cool. Just to make a little cool video on a Death Adder. Haven't had one of these before. Super cool. And I've always wanted to find one in the wild. Like, they're bloody hard to find. Right. I'm going to have to put the phone down just to get him back into his cage.